Very good. I wrote a post a while back called "Terrorists Have More Rights Than Lieutenant Colonel Lakin," which they do right now. And so is that what you're talking about? Because, many of us don't know about how we approach the Pentagon, how we make things, come before their eyes. I've tweeted every post that I have to, the hashtags for military and so forth. But any other tips you have on making the military aware of what a disaster this could be? I mean, for myself, I would advise, for example, talk with young kids. You really want to go into the military. This could affect recruitment, et cetera, et cetera. How far can we go? What would you suggest? What do you have in mind?
I'm open for suggestions. I really am. I am. Mm-hmm. My other brother is in the military, but I don't know the military. I do know that Terry's had other active duty people approach him and want to sign on board, and Terry's like, no, I'll carry the flag on this one. I don't want to upset the military process for active duty people. However, those that are retired, those that are have much more freedom and still have influence. We talked about the many generals and that have the experience and see the potential risk that we're under with our current leadership. And so I would encourage the retired military to get involved. I would encourage any other agency to get involved and let us know how to accomplish this. I have not been through anything like this before, and certainly Terry has never.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I personally would like to see. You're familiar with the National Press Club. I would like to see a National Press Club conference with these generals, retired generals, really standing up and saying so. Because you can imagine Terry has a lot of courage to do this. It's not like anyone else would do it in the military. I'm sure there are, but there are a lot of people who are extremely intimidated and can't and wouldn't, and have those questions. So I would love to see, and hoping that there are some retired military out there listening. Let's do a press conference. Hopefully right before the court-martial hearing, because it needs to be brought up. Like the media have ignored, the eligibility issue. They've completely ignored this issue, but given all the attention to terrorists and everybody else who's having something. I'm so disturbed by this. I can hardly deal with it. So so let me see. I know you probably have other things to do this evening. It is 9:15 or so. Let me check in the chat room there. Hi, Gulag, Guest, Jan, Jay Doobie, Oscara, hello, nice to see you. Paleo, Sang, Tenacity, nice to see you here. UPS, very good. I bet you're in the banana belt there. Fellow person who lives in cold climes. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions that you have? Okay, let me see. What I'm going to do is just ask you if you would like to say anything more or hang on the line more, chat, have some other issues you might want to discuss or share about Terry.
What are some other issues? I can tell you that he's doing it for all the right reasons. I can tell you he's always been headstrong and principled. I don't know why this is. And I'm thinking of it from a very simplistic view, but you have to ask yourself the question that there's been numerous opportunities when Obama could have clarified all this and has never chosen to do so, and so you have to ask yourself why that is, and I just hope that the truth will eventually come to the forefront, but it needs to be sooner rather than later, and so maybe the current or the upcoming Congress will address the issue rather than worry so much about whether baseball players have taken steroids and lied or things of that ilk.
Well, there's an army out there of us ready to march. And, I'm glad we talked a little bit about Obamacare as well, because we're all right there, but you could see how we see it, is that it's related to ineligibility, and that if we can knock it out there, we can really begin to rebuild and stop any of this from going through. We have to provide a lot of avenues. And all of us participated in Terry Lakin Week, and we're still going to be there. And so I want to, first of all, thank you so much for joining us this evening and sharing
for having me.
What you can. And I also want to just thank you for being you and being Terry's his brother, and the support that you've enabled him. And if Terry is out there, of course, our greatest thanks, gratitude, respect, admiration, real gratitude and thanks for all of your work, because this is Thanksgiving Eve as well, and I know I'm going to be lighting several candles for you tomorrow as you're out there. And thanks to all of the members of our armed services, standing up the way you are. I've always been proud to be an American, but I've never been prouder to know Terry and, to have met I haven't met Commander Kirshner, but to have been involved in all this effort. And for all the people who are listening out there who are so passionately concerned about this, on behalf of those, if they will allow me, I would like to say thank you as well, and thank you to Terry Lakin and Commander Kirshner, all of our retired and active military. And if you would like to say anything more, would really invite you to. Our prayers are with you, with Terry and our family and your family. And let me ask if you would like to share any more. And otherwise, just thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Kate. I appreciate you having me on and supporting Terry and all that you've done for him. And I understand that you know quite a few people up there and on the Hill even. So your opinion and your resolve carries a lot of weight. So.
Well, I want to thank you again, and I look forward to meeting you in December. And we hope it'll be under really terrific circumstances. And if you get any calls from anyone or any ideas for military to do a press release or to really get some media coverage there, please let us know. We'll spread the word as quickly as we can. Thank you so much for coming. If you can, stay on the line. We have just about another 20 minutes to go, and we'll be playing some music. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.